Okay, hi Kim.
Hello.
So we've just got together here just to Kim's is been with, how long is it now? 6 months? It's 6 months, isn't it?
July last year, when I went on the retreat
That's
with you, it started. Yeah, what's that? Just over
6 months
6 months.
ago. So we just come on just to really get some feedback from Kim on how she's got on, where you were, well, last July, because we did a retreat last July at Lendrick Lodge. It was for 3.5 days, was it? 3.5 day retreat. And it was all
Yeah.
on all around the work that we're doing, Think and Grow Rich, the Napoleon Hill principles. And we sort of did a crash course over a weekend and then started the coaching in October, beginning of October. And we're just going into the third quarter of it, really. So
Yeah.
we just keep growing throughout it. So what made you come on? What made you come to the retreat to start with? What made you come to the retreat?
The difference in you, actually. I think I saw just how your mindset was changing for the better. I saw the effects, of this work that you were doing. Being more more naturally confident, more productive, more, and everything that you were saying just kind of, it was like inside I knew that was what I needed to do. And there was lots of things that I've always worked really hard, and I've had like a positive mindset, but it's more than that. It's so much more than just being positive. Sometimes you can be positive and just completely, what I've learned is suppressing, the actual issues and the reasons why you have problems in your life. We're all going to have problems in our life, but it's how you handle them. And I feel like, so I've got 2 businesses and 3 children, and I find that life has become, since having the 3 kids, really difficult and really hard to kind of manage everything. And I think I always suffered procrastination. Lateness was horrendous. I'm still late to things, but I'm definitely so much better. So much better. Just being overwhelmed a lot of the time as well, and I feel that through doing this work, I have slowly started to understand why I used to procrastinate. Still do here and there sometimes, but I'm aware of it, which makes it so much easier to kind of stop doing it and know why I'm doing it. And I think overall I just feel so much calmer. I'm more decisive. I'm making more money and not working the hours that I used to work. And I think it is just literally how my self-image is. I think how that I feel more worthy of making that money rather than, trying to squeeze so many people in or, running late with people. And I've actually taken a step back. I feel calmer. I feel that I'm worthy of the things that I'm, the prices of the treatments that I'm doing. I've actually slowly put them up to how I feel that I'm worth. I just feel everything, absolutely everything has changed. My home life's better, work life's better, my mind is calmer. I don't know what else to say. It's just, I'm definitely not there. There's so much more to do, and we're still obviously working on,
I'm
other
not
issues.
I'm not there.
Like,
It's a journey, isn't it? And we talk about this. It's a journey.
yeah.
There's never an end destination. It's just we get to the next destination and then we set the next goal and we move towards that goal. And it's not about, again, it's not about achieving that goal. It's about who you become in that goal. And I am really, and obviously that's why I've had this experience over the last few years of doing all this in the work, clearing themselves and training in it and understanding it is it's really been brought into this work of the principles of Napoleon Hill and applying them. If we have all this backlog of this suppression, this trauma within us, and we have a stable landscape from childhood. Some people have a stable landscape because they've had a very loving, nurturing background, you know, and this is no fault of anybody else's. This is not a blame thing, but most people are disconnected, so they can't give their babies what they need, that connection, that security, that safety. So therefore we grow up feeling unsafe in this world. And we have all this stuff and this, like we talk about the imposter syndrome, telling us we're not good enough because of what we've picked up in the world. So we stay small and we're not able to expand ourselves into the desires and the purpose of why we've come here. So this is the whole thing, as we work on, you know, transmuting these into away from us and changing the paradigms, changing the limiting beliefs, recognizing the imposter, recognizing when we get adversities that come into our way, how to navigate them with ease, really, and not taken back from them. So I think that's the difference in the work that I sort of bring into it with this, because I've got that experience, I've got the depth of understanding, and I'm able to work with people through to be able to do that. And then we build, like you've saying, we build that new self-image around, you know, we not empty out, because it's an ongoing process, but we move out what's showing up at the time, and we build a new self-image up. Because as you understand, we can only ever go as far as the way we feel about ourselves. And this is what you're talking about, you know, the difference in how you feel about yourself means that you can reach and expand out more.
Yeah.
You can less, you can put your prices up to what you're worthy of, because you're so experienced in what you do, and not be overwhelmed with your work anymore.
Yeah. Just getting more of a balance in life. It's just finding that balance of being comfortable and happy within yourself, not trying to find the external things that make you happy. And it's just, I definitely feel that I'm genuinely more calmer and happier, no matter what's going on. You know, even things that aren't great that's going on in life still, you just feel like you can handle it better. You feel like you can put your best self out rather than just trying to struggle through life. I think that's how I was before, is probably trying to struggle through life, trying to catch my tail. That was me, trying to catch my tail all the time. And now it's funny, you learn about, just hurrying, being in a rush all the time. I was constantly in a rush all the time. And don't get me wrong, I've still got lots of things to do. Still, my three kids are still there. I've still got 2 businesses, but it's slowing down and managing that. I mean, even the kids have noticed. My elder, who's 5, said, "Mummy, you're so organised." The other day.
Wow.
I don't just tell you this. Really, why? Mummy, you've got all the happy Easter things all around, decorations all around the house, and it's nowhere near Easter. But just the fact that he started to acknowledge, Mummy isn't gassy anymore, running around trying to decorate the house on the Easter morning. Like actually just little things are starting to become, which is what life is, isn't it? It's all the little things that make the big thing.
And talking about kids, because when you started, just explain what was happening with them.
Yeah, I mean, the sleep was horrendous. I mean, it's a bit of pill to swallow to think that, your children are a reflection of yourself. And I never even thought it, because I thought, well, I'll give them everything, as much as I can give them. I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm caring, and all these affectionate and things. I tell them I love them. But actually, the inside turmoil and the stress and the kind of madness that was going on in my head just was being portrayed. They were kind of reflecting that back to me. They were getting up at 3, 4 in the morning. They wouldn't sleep through the night. They were used to fight more. I mean, kids are kids, aren't they? But everything just seems more balanced. They're sleeping now, can I just say? I woke up at 7:15 this morning.
Wow.
That's amazing. I mean, from 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
to 7.
And this is the thing with the work. We work on ourselves, we work on our inner world.
Mm,
You have to have the patience, but it will start reflecting on the outside world.
absolutely.
And it can happen quite quickly, but it doesn't have to take a long time. But that's a classic example of the children, because of what, all the stuff that was going on with you, it was reflecting on them. They were waking up early or wanting your attention, and all those sort of things. And now, I mean,
Yeah.
you can sleep.
Yeah. We're more of a human being. I mean, our relationship has even got better with my partner. Do you know, it's everything. Everything has got better. I mean, yeah. I'm slowly starting to work out who I am and why I've made probably the decisions that I've made, or I think everything is, and every month that we go on, learning about different things. We have our one-to-ones, we have our group calls, and then you do the book study and all this. It all adds up. Just more knowledge, more kind of tools to use. In certain circumstances where you feel like, oh, I feel overwhelmed today. Why do I feel overwhelmed? Right, let's just write this out. The little tools that you can easily switch your emotion around before it starts creating a bad day, or it's just managing life so much better. Recommend anybody to start this work. I think everybody needs really.
Everybody needs to do it, and it's really, I think it's really don't use the word. It's not so easy to describe to people what it does to you. I mean, I think what it is, people see it, and what they start to see is they start to see the light coming through you. That's what they start to see. People don't recognize exactly what it is, but they start to get drawn to it. But it's because you're embodying more light, because you're moving out all the old frequencies, the darkness, the old traumas, and because we're flooding ourselves with such high vibrational stuff. We actually purposely do a lot of the work, to move it out, but it also because we're flooding ourselves with this information, becoming to know who we are, understanding the laws of nature around us and how we are so connected and how we align with it and all that sort of thing. It just makes such a massive impact. And it's not an overnight process. It's not a quick process. I don't ever claim it to be it's a growth game, and it's an investment in yourself to do it. And just on a final note then, Kim, just what's your sort of what's your desires, what's your goals, your desires, what your...
So, like I say, I've already got 2 businesses, but they're very small. They're just myself, and I can just see. I've been doing, I do therapies, I do holistic therapies, massage therapies, and I've got a lot of experience. So what I want to do now is to actually open a training academy, and I want to share my knowledge and share my experience, and but to get to that stage, I feel like I'm kind of nearly there, is to have that confidence in yourself to actually say, Kim, to myself, you have got this experience, you've got this knowledge. People want to know this. They need to kind of So my training academy is my next goal, and then I want to kind of open more salons, bigger spas. The world's your oyster, isn't it? Don't know. That's but I know I can. And this is the thing that I know, deep knowing now. I have so much faith in myself, trust in myself, that I know that this can, confidence in myself, should I say, that this can happen, because why not? Why not?
There's infinite timelines.
Exactly. You see, other people open spas and salons and spas and training academies and have huge businesses. Why? This is the thing that you've taught us, really, is why can you not have the same? Why are you any different?
Not any different. Well, you got your
little
just how you feel.
I just feel now that you can have whatever you believe you can have.
Yeah, it's the saying. If you can see it in your mind, if you can believe it, and that's the thing we condition the subconscious mind to believe it. That's what takes a while to be able to do, and having all the understanding. That's why it's a process, and then you can hold it in your hand, absolutely. And enjoy the journey of it. It's not, it's enjoying the journey of it all. And I think that's such a huge thing. And when you get peace of mind, when you start getting, your life becomes better and better and better, it's just has such an impact on your life. Just So thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Thank you.